I'm a monetary coin fan like Dash and Litecoin, so I'm going to cover Litecoin price action. Here we go. All right, actually, let's zoom out on Litecoin and see what's going on the big scope thing. So I have really nice origin lines so set up for Litecoin because I called. If you don't believe me, go on TradingView. Before last capitulation in October, I think it's published forever on TradingView. I think you might find it under Cosasverdes. It might be Inferno 24. Inferno with an I at the beginning, INF. It's under one of those. But yeah, before things capitulated in 2018, I made a guess on when and where Litecoin would go down to, and it almost exactly. I think it was $40 in January, and it's locked in there forever. And for Bitcoin, I got the capitulation. I was 48 hours off, and I guessed a tiny bit too low. I thought it was going to go between 2,800 and 3,200, and all that's locked on TradingView. My charts look like shit because I didn't really know how to chart and use an object tree or any of that stuff. As white background, which I can't stand, but I still got it. So anyway, so that's what these lines are. This is how I did it. It just makes it simple, macro. Look. So this is the bottom line. Super important line. Look at this. So something's different, and that's why, but Dash is looking the same way. Everything. So Dash has a line like this as well. That was the bottom. So this would be like Bitcoin's master origin line. This is the master origin line of Litecoin, and it went below it. It did a failure pattern. So failure means you get above some type of resistance. So since price went under it, it technically becomes resistance on the small candles, but it went above it, and when it came back to meet it, it fell through, which is it's a large failure pattern, but it's a failure pattern, then another failure pattern, and then a kind of a rejection type of deal, and then it tanked. So it tanked right after falling off this clip. Failure, lower high, give up, right after the origin line. Right? So you have to take things into consideration here with monetary coins. I think a lot of this has to do with the idea that monetary coins, the fact that it's structurally in such bad shape along with Dash and Bitcoin Cash, they're all in horrible, horrible shape compared to their previous cycles, is because monetary coins, which means they're not a business. They're not a business. That's all it means. It's a form of money. That's it. So it's a safer play. Way safer. Way safer. Because the code is done. You can't stop the code unless you turn off the internet. Or if a government buys, so the two ways that, monetary coins can fail is a 51% attack, somebody buys a whole bunch of mining equipment, or to turn off the internet. So anyway, so these are safer bets, but it's not as good as a bet that it gets YouTube love. So since the monetary coins got no YouTube love with all the other saturation within the market, retail money didn't go into monetary, unsexy coins, 2016, 2017 coins, they didn't get any love, neither did XRP, another pseudo monetary coin. And because it didn't go high enough, it's falling with the rest of the market, and it's plowing through that because kids home from school is just a blast. All right. Anyway, so that's what you got. So Litecoin and monetary coins are getting hurt really bad. I want you to know that off the top of the bat. This is structurally awful. Can you see this? Let me go to the 2-day chart. You can see why this is not good, but there is a reasonable explanation. Got no YouTube love, which is how retail make their purchasing decisions. Following the news people, non-analysts, and they buy what they talk about. And it's just why those YouTubers, I wish. Anyway, I kind of did the same thing. I talked about altcoins too, and if I talked about something, sometimes it went up and I didn't like it. That's why I try not to talk about altcoins anymore. I talk about Ethereum and Bitcoin. It's just this part. I'm not blaming anybody. It happened to me as well, and I didn't mean for it to happen. But all right. So what else? What else am I trying to say here? Okay. So Litecoin. This looks horrible. There is sort of a reasonable explanation, and given that, so I'm connecting two thoughts. Given that it's a monetary coin, not a company, and it's a safer bet, and it's getting beat down, I think these monetary coins are a better deal. I think they are at a wild discount. I'm telling you, I think they're wildly discounted right now. Crazy. And I'm showing it to you in the chart. And because they're not a company, the code is done. It's going to keep going. People are going to continue mining it. And it's not going to die, it's not going to be like, hey, we're packing up our bags, like a lot of like Luna and all that stuff. There are going to be more of those. I promise you, a lot of these projects are going to disappear before February of 2023 or even just after, because then after February 2023 you could have a year of nothing while altcoins just stay low and bleed. So then they can't pay their employees and they disappear like in late 2023 before 2024 when things heat up. Anyway, so it's I think in terms of being a monetary coin, it's a safer bet than most other projects that are not monetary form of money, and it's depressed. I think monetary Litecoin and Dash are great choices. Anyway, but analysis for Litecoin though. So I do like Litecoin. It looks bad. I mean, it just came right up to the I even had to make new origin lines, and it came up to it. So let me make this a little thicker. That's what she said. All right. So, I mean, you fell below this origin line, right? Perfectly. And you just, it doesn't look like it's going to go above it. I mean, it's getting rejected. Yeah, this could be sort of bullish and it's accumulating under it, but it's not accumulating close enough. You want to see it come above, then accumulate like this, like something like, like this, and then accumulate like this way. So you can reset all your indicators. But if that is a little bit more bullish. So I don't think this formation is going to give it the ump to get above here. It's going to go lower. So Litecoin, ultimate bear market target. Son of a gun. All right, I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I have these locked. There we go. I'm going to have to add another one. And you do that by holding control as you, so I hold control the whole time, click that one, keep control, and then drag them and it emulates it and I just line it up. And then I let go of control after I have it positioned. If it takes a while to get down there, yeah, it's going to go below last bear market. It's going to go below. It's going to go on under, oh no, it was 20 something dollars. Okay, I forgot what I guessed. Maybe I guessed like 26. Maybe it wasn't 40 bucks. What was $40? I think that was my Ethereum guess, but Ethereum stopped at 80. So I missed Ethereum. I was wrong on Ethereum in 2018 on my guess. So I guess it won't go below. Honestly, it might go, it's going to go close to its previous bear market lows. It might go to that wick there, coronavirus low, boom, and that matches right up with two origin lines down, I would say 27 bucks. Now, if it takes longer to get down there, maybe 30, but between 27 and 32 would be that would be my target for, I would feel very safe. So I'm not telling you that this is not financial advice. I'm not saying that you should feel this way. I would feel personally, for these reasons described, I would feel safe buying Litecoin at that level and feeling very confident that within 18 months, I have a return on my investment of some sort. Maybe not 10x, but I'm positive within 18 months. I would feel extremely confident with that statement at that level. Does that make sense? So in the meantime, Litecoin's just going to follow Bitcoin. I already gave you my Bitcoin analysis. So for a very, very short-term time frame. However, long, from an investor standpoint, all that stuff, not financial advice. I'm talking about my ideas in general. This is a fantastic target, 27 to 32 bucks for Litecoin. I probably wouldn't go wrong if I personally did that. That's Litecoin.